Okay. Did that work? Hi, guys. There we are. Hello, can everybody see me? Hi. I'm so sorry, guys. I don't know what happened. I set the thing to say that I was coming on at 8:30, and then I came on and there was like nobody here. Like nobody. Hey, hello everybody. How are you? Pause up top. Pause up top. I got the lioness roar today. Man, I got the lioness roar today. I'm not playing. It has been a day. So why don't we make some coffee, huh? Who's drinking with me? It's half decaf because it's so late at night. I can't go full decaf right now. Better now. Boy, your girl had a hell of a weekend. Let me tell you what. Let me tell you what. We're going to get started in just a second. I'm going to let people come in for another minute. I was supposed to be on at 8:30. You guys, I did the whole shenanigans and it wouldn't go live. So I had to like redo it. So I'm sorry about the very short notice, okay? Ooh, look at that. Look at that. That's what I call a hot cup of joe. That shit is piping hot. Alrighty. Tea time? Anybody? Okay. So let me make these. Let me try to make these where I can't see the messages on here. Ugh, I don't know why it doesn't seem to let me do it anymore. Hello, Madison, Wisconsin. No filter. I don't want that. Why are you doing that? Why are you being so weird? Okay. It used to say messages off or something like that, and now it's not doing it. Oh, Jesus. What did I do? All right. Anyway, fuck it. It's good to see you guys. Thank you for being here. Let's get started, okay? Because there's a lot to talk about in April. I actually did a pick a card in April, what to expect pick a card that is going to be on my other channel, okay? So look out for that. I was supposed to already upload. I don't know. We're not even near this Mercury retrograde and everything that is electronic is breaking down, okay? So like I don't know. I don't know. This gonna be a rough one, fam. This gonna be a rough one on your girl. I'm telling you right now, I can feel it. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. Let's get started, okay? Thank you so much, Michelle. Hello to Brenda Whiting, Philippines. Hello to everybody, Madison, Wisconsin. My paws are up, okay? Hello, Maine. Thank you so much, guys, okay? Let me get focused. Let my coffee cool off a little bit. Hey, Tampa Bay, what's going on? Philippines in the house, Houston, Texas, Flint, Michigan. Nice to see you guys. All right, let's get going. Let's talk about what's coming for Leo in April, okay? What Leo can expect in April, please. What Leo can expect in April. Ooh, woman holding a coin. I like this. I've seen lots of stuff about money popping up. Like I said, I did a pick a card for the other channel that's like in the upload type of thing. Thank you so much, Midwest Thistle. I appreciate that. Okay. So we have the woman holding a coin, and I'm going to read this for you. I'm going to give you like a general overview, okay? Because I kind of remember this card, and there is a lot of cards here. Female connection in money, health, or value, okay? The elegantly dressed woman on this card sits on a beautiful chair holding a bright gold coin. When the card comes up right in a woman's reading, it may refer to her directly and to the successful endeavor regarding her own finances or health. Guys, please take it as it resonates for you. It doesn't have to be a woman. And maybe you know, I mean, whatever your gender, whatever you claim, whatever clique you claim, okay? Whatever clique you claim, that's your thing, okay? All right. This card could also signal a woman of support or assistance regarding these issues. She may give you financial advice or connect with you or someone who does. This woman may be someone you meet where you make money, or it may be a woman of wealth and value. Either way, this card is telling you to be on the lookout for helpful assistance, or even the possibility of new love or friendship connected to a woman of wealth or business. Now, intuitively, what I get from this is that you guys could be making some new friends in April, and people that have a knowledge of how to deal with money and or make money or have some type of money, okay? I also feel like whatever your clique is, whichever gender, whatever you do, okay, whether it's bending or it's straight or it's curved or it's sideways, we already know where I'm going with this, fam. We already know. If they curve, straight, bend, sideways, upside down, don't matter. Okay. Be yourself. You could be having a lot of stuff around your value, okay? Building value, loving yourself, taking care of you. Hey, Jules, good to see you, girl. So I feel like this is a theme, valuing the self, creating high value for yourself, and, you know, having others around you. You may feel inspired by somebody who has a high self-worth and self-value as well. Okay, guys? All right. I'm trying not to get a little crazy, baby. What'd you say, Linda? I apologize for each time you told me money was coming, and I thought you were full of shit because I got some good news yesterday. That's what I'm talking about. All right? It's only a matter of time, folks. Only a matter of time. All right, what else we got for April? I can't wait to tell you guys my story about yesterday. Pause up top, Betsy L. My story about yesterday, but let me get a card first. But first, tarot. What else do we got? April for my lovely Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Health. Ooh, there's a focus on your health. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. Hello, everyone. Okay, so a focus on your health. I feel like some of you are starting to go to the gym. I'm getting running, and I'm also getting something about pressing or lifting, okay? I'm getting also a push-up challenge for somebody, whether it's male or female, whatever your clique is, whatever clique you claim, okay? I'm getting a real focus on health. I'm getting eating specifically for a man too. Like if you're not eating a lot of leafy greens, if you consider a potato a vegetable, stop it. It's not. It's not. But you know, my dad used to be like, but a potato is a vegetable. I'm like, that's a tuber. Okay, it's a tuber. It's not a vegetable. Different thing. All right. So I get being more green, being more healthy, shopping locally, like looking for more sourced foods from either your garden or creating a garden or getting it like locally, supporting local places in April. Okay, see you guys doing that. Very nice. A focus on the health and honoring honoring your physical body, and I talk about this often, is another form of self-love. It's just another way that we can take that journey with ourselves just a little bit deeper, okay? All right, do I want this card next, or... You know, I think I'm gonna go for it. I love you guys. Okay, so I'm gonna tell my story. Okay, so story time. So yesterday, it was a lovely, beautiful day here, okay? And I was really ecstatic because your girl had lots and lots of things to do. And I was like, okay, I got the whole weekend lined up. You know how we do women. We were like, okay, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that, and I'm going to clean the things, and I'm going to do all the stuffs, okay? Hi, everybody. So I had all my plans laid out, and today I was going to do all the stuffs and all the things, and went to the store really early in the morning. I'm talking like 7 because I get up at 5. Went to the store really early in the morning and come back home, park the whip, and come back down 2 hours later to go run my errands, and my car is dead. When I say dead, I mean like bye-bye. Ain't no light, ain't no nothing, ain't no nada. And I'm like, oh crap. Hello, Colorado. Trace, nice to see ya. I'm like, shit, this is no bueno. So now I'm stranded. I can't do anything. And I make 19 phone calls. 19, 1-9, add it together, makes a 10. I don't know what that means. Anyway, I made 19 phone calls. It took 19 phone calls to find somebody because there was nobody around here. How was it that empty that nobody could give me a jump? Battery's dead, right? Okay, what do we got for Leo? So I'm like, all right, well, the good part is if I have to walk to the parts store or something, I can, because I live down the street from where I bought the battery at the Auto Zone, right? Let me do this and then I'm gonna tell you the rest. Okay. Nourish your temple. Ta-da-da! Some of you haven't been, okay? Maybe some of you haven't been getting the right amount of vitamins and nutrients. And so again, health is coming up very strong. Like, you guys are making it something that's very important for you in the month of April, and it's being highlighted to nourish your temple. Okay, because as I said before, it is another form of self-love. You also got watch a movie. So this is going to tie into my story, okay? So anyway, what had happened was I ended up, by way of God, angels, the universe, something, I finally get a jump from a friend. The friend carries me down to the parts store. They come out, test the battery says good, then it says dead, then it says good again. And I'm like, this is the alternator. This is not a good day. Fam, let's have a moment of silence for my alternator. Anyway, alternator took a crap. $500 later, here I am. But it led me to a guy who was down the street who was a mechanic, right? And me and this guy get to talking as he's taking me back to my house here. And I say, man, I'm having a day. You know, I'm really having a day. And you know what? He turns to me and he says, this is okay. You're having a day, but this is okay. He's a Haitian guy. I love them. And they're always like, what is this? This is not sad. You know, he's like, this is okay. He said, this is God's way of saying you need to drink wine and watch Netflix. So that's how I'm going to live the rest of my life. All right. Salute to the alternator. That's what I'm talking about. All right. So we have the watch a movie. All right. So I feel like you guys are going to be relaxing, going to the movies, spending a little more time. This is okay at home. Okay. Because it's okay. But you know, being more of a homebody, maybe for some of you in April. Okay. But I feel like this is like you getting a sense of that wholeness, right? Clearing up the space, like just chilling with your animals, like taking some time out for you in a different kind of way. All right. I like it. I like it a lot. Yes, it is. it was a very sweet reminder. And then I went to an ecstatic dance, which I got my car an hour before. Now, mind you, a lot of people won't just take your car. It was a real blessing for me. Took my car, he fixed it. It was amazing. Now, let me say this. When he's looking at my car then, he finds an oil leak. My car had no oil. Now imagine all of this happened and we were talking about it and I was like, you know what? If none of this happened, I would have got on the road today and my engine would have blown. I guarantee you my engine would have blown. And this is just the way of being redirected. So I want to say this about your April. Trust that these little mini shit storms that happen that don't feel that great for you in April, they're redirecting you to something that's better. Something, even though it might seem to cost you something. Imagine what it would have cost me if my engine had blown. I'd be buying a new car and going into debt over that. So I just want to remind you guys, you know, that sometimes that rejection, that redirection, it's definitely protection. I cannot believe this just fucking fell out right now. This just fell out. You saw it happen here live. I just said the protection is the rejection. So understand that for April. I feel like I'm telling that story to tell you that's part of what's happening in April, is that there might be some events where you're being protected, okay? Some of you might find out that you're pregnant in April. I feel like I say this almost every single month, but it seems like every month somebody's pregnant. All right, what else? You could be giving birth to something. Okay. We have love. We have love. I'm going to read it both ways. It came out upside down. So I don't really know what's going on, but I definitely want to clarify it. Okay. This is okay. This is okay. It was like, this is okay. I'm like, this shit is not okay, bruv. This is not okay. But it is okay. I'm just going to accept whatever's happening here. This is what's happening today. Oh. All right. What's this love? Wow. Okay. So you guys, part of this I feel like is being kind to yourself, okay? I do feel like love is coming your way for some of you in this month. We have the Queen of Cups that's out. For me, she's a little more self-loving. I feel like you're going to be having like a sisterhood, right? You might meet somebody or really feel that in the month of April here. And I definitely feel like there's this healing that you're having, or the healer is being awakened in some of you. This is about having compassion for yourself. But I feel like there's also somebody coming into your space. Oh, hell yeah, there is. Now the King of Pentacles is showing up. Okay. I feel like, again, like we talked about with this, that woman holding a coin. This could be some sort of stable connection that's coming in for you here. It doesn't have to be romantic, guys, so take it as it resonates. But I feel like whoever or whatever this is like it feels like it's bringing you closer to yourself somehow. I don't know how to describe that. Sometimes the things that I get don't make any sense to me either. But I feel like you're building this foundation of self-worth, value, and self-love. And there are a lot of people that are going to be supporting you with that in the month of April, okay? There's some money coming in here. Page of Cups. Yeah, so there is definitely a love interest that's coming in here. This person is definitely going to be financially secure. I also feel like this is somebody who is going to be compassionate with you and loving toward you, okay? If some of you are rejecting trying to be in any kind of connection right now, you're going to be focused on your home and focused on your money throughout April, but I believe that this is somebody coming through. I feel like you may have rejected somebody or something, and it's like diverting you into this, okay? So look like I said earlier, I feel like I'm telling the story for a reason. Sometimes you just get to surrender because you might not understand what's happening, and it's happening for a beautiful reason, okay? Please don't forget, guys, to smash the like button for me, okay? What else about this, love? I'm thinking, you know what? I'm on it, so I'm just going to stay on this topic right here, okay? Okay, you're going to hear from somebody from the past that may be looking for some help, okay? Like something's up with them, either their finances, their health. When the 10 of Pentacles is in reverse, it could talk about your health. It could talk about your finances. With the 6 of Cups, it feels like there's somebody that might be reaching out to you, or you might hear news of somebody, something happening with somebody that, like there's some change that's happened, a big change in their life, like they lost everything, or they lost their house, or their health is very poor, okay? There's somebody you care about and somebody you know, okay? But I want to talk about can we talk about the relationship? Thank you. Okay. There we go. Okay. This person is going to be very direct with you about how they feel about you. They're going to come at you and show you stability, and you're going to see over a period of time, Knight of Pentacles, okay? That whoever this is a hard worker. They just do it. They're the kind of person that has integrity. So when they say something, they actually do that thing, okay? They're going to be the type of person that you can rely on. They're a reliable person. It may take them a while to, or it could be you. It may take this person a while to try to get to know you. I feel like the relationship will progress, but it's gonna be a slower progression into the relationship, okay? We'll do a little bit more on this in a minute, okay, guys? All right. It is tough being a Leo sometimes, but you know what? It's tough being a human sometimes. It's tough being in this body sometimes. Think at all this. That's the attitude you gotta have. You gotta look in the mirror and be like, well, just look at all this. All right, what else? Okay, you have to get grounded. Empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. So yeah, some of you get to go out into nature in April. I feel like you'll be doing that more, even if it's just to take short walks. And I'm getting like birds. I actually got a snake for whatever reason, like somebody seeing a snake or somebody owning a snake. And I feel like the reason the person is going to get the snake or has the snake is because there's something about the way a snake is, like like in a nature setting, that makes somebody feel good, or they like snakes. I don't know. There's something like a connection with snakes that I'm getting here. Okay, guys. But I feel like the way that you're going to feel really grounded, especially if you have any empathic, abilities about yourself, the way you'll feel grounded is like tree hugging. I know it sounds crazy. People are like, hey, a crunchy tree hugger. But seriously, offloading a lot of that energy and grounding is very, very good for you. It's very good to just sit your root chakra to the ground and get grounded, okay? Go outside, connect with nature in April. I feel like you're going to be doing that, okay? All right, I have some more. Like a man snake, girl. Somebody gotta clear them pipes, you know what I mean? Why would anybody want to reject? Hey, tree. Wait, is that tree? Is that the tree that I haven't seen in a long time? Hi, tree. All right, what else for Leo, please? I'll try to read some of these comments in a little bit, guys. It gets me sidetracked. How funny is that? Tree. I just talked about hugging a tree, trees in April. I talked to tree, and now I have tree right here, okay? So we have stability and growth. You might be experiencing stability and growth in a different way. I feel like this is in a different way. I feel like there's a financial growth. I feel like there's financial growth. Let me see. I feel like some of you might be growing things as well. Okay. So what it is expanding. You could be expanding a business, expanding something, like branching out into something is what I'm getting here. Like, and leaving a comfort zone. So there's a lot of growth that's happening because you're leaving a comfort zone in April. Okay, what else? Okay, there could be some like unexpected, how do I want to say this? I feel like there's maybe you haven't felt ready to do something, but there's like something unexpected happening in April that sets you on the course. I feel like some of you have been delaying yourself or stopping yourself from doing something. It's almost like maybe you've been waiting for a sign or a signal. And I feel like whatever that is coming. Okay. Why are you so worried about people? Why are you so worried about people cheating you on something? I feel like somebody's like crazy worried about being cheated out of something. Okay. Now is not the time. And you know, I'm going to say it. Mama Leah is going to say it. Now is not the time to feel bad about yourself. Okay. Now is the time in April to get up and do the things. All right. Be careful that you're not sharing your ideas with people that could potentially take your ideas and run with them. I'm getting here. Okay. I'm also getting somebody who was deceptive or sneaky toward you is feeling bad about that. What else? Somebody you're not talking to, okay? Somebody that you're not speaking to here. Okay, let me move on to the other cards that I have. Don't worry, I'm going to get back around from one thing to the other, okay? If it's one thing, wait, what am I doing? God dang it, this coffee. Hey, hey, hey. Good to see you. Thank you so much. I'm glad it's resonating for some of you. Like, you know, I want to say this real quick. Not every single reading is going to resonate for every single person, okay? So definitely keep that in your mind, all right, guys? Keep that in your mind because it's not going to resonate for every single person every single time, okay? Energy is constantly shifting and changing. And look, there's 180 people here in the chat. So, hello. Hi, Mike. So, you know, I'm not reading individually for everybody, okay? And, hi, little Ricky. So I was just going to say, I'm not doing personals, but give me a little bit of time, guys, and I'll open it up for a weekend. I'm just trying to find the time. Yesterday set me back like a whole day and a half, and I didn't even get any of that stuff I needed to do done, okay? So, guys, time to go visit the dentist. Okay, there's a lot of things that are changing for you right now, and I'm gonna say this: surrender. Okay, surrender. I feel like that's the big word for April. You can't control everything that's gonna happen. Okay, You got to just trust that things that are going to happen in April are redirecting you toward where you actually need to be going, okay? I feel like that's kind of the theme for right now. Yeah, there's a lot of things that you can't see with the hidden, okay? I feel like you're discovering that, no, you're showing people things about you that you haven't been showing people, okay? Because you've been protecting yourself. No, again, we have the protection, okay? It's like that redirection. We have the protection twice. So I feel like the message is what I said earlier when I told the story about, you know, this is not the way, okay? This is what God wants for you. All right? Like what my friend, my mechanic told me, you know, it's like we're being redirected for good reasons. And the more we try to control some of this stuff, the more it just oozes out the other side of our fingers, okay? And if we just listen, you know, and pay attention, and we be in that stillness, that turtle, that slowness, we can hear more clear. We can trust our intuition more and be guided in the direction that we need to go. And I feel like this is something that you're doing in April, okay? And don't hide yourself, Leo. You're made to stand out and you're made to shine, okay? I feel like people, you might be letting people get more vulnerable with you and getting to know you in April, okay? But you're very protective of yourself because you feel like people may have hurt you a lot or taken advantage of you, or people don't understand you. I get like people don't understand you, okay? Love you too, guys. Thank you, Carlene. See, I appreciate that. With your little scorpion self. All right, look at this. Great fortune. I told you, finances are going to be decent. I feel like there's going to be a beautiful gift or an outpouring of money that's coming. I say it all the time, guys. Y'all don't believe me, but wait until you see it rain. Wait till you see it rain. What else for Leo, please, in April? Thank you so much. Yeah, bad health, okay? Bad health. I have to say it. You need to slow down, some of y'all, okay? Some of y'all get your teeth checked. You need to go get a checkup. You could have some bad health in April if you're not taking care of yourself. That's why your health is being highlighted, why it's very important for some of you. If you know that you have certain allergies and triggers and all these things, don't put the stuff in the machine. Don't make me yell at you, okay? Be good to yourself. And that's what this is talking about, okay? Be good to yourself. Otherwise, you're going to experience bad health. This could be somebody else, too. Let me get a card here because I'm picking up on somebody. What is this bad health, please? Yes, this could be some sort of parent that's weak right now. Queen of Swords. So it could be a woman in your life, a female in your life. It could be anybody, okay? So please, definitely, I feel like you're watching over a person. You could be watching this person or taking care of somebody, okay? And this is temporary. I just got that really strong. For somebody, this is temporary, okay? It's not a lasting thing. It's like your grandma breaks a hip, or you know, something's, your mom, you know, falls down, something like that. It's not, yeah, I feel like they're recovering, whoever this is, the Emperor, Aries energy. I feel like there's a recovery, okay? They get their strength back after a time. We also have the marriage card. Now, not that I'm going to jump into conclusions like into the swimming pool, but you could potentially meet somebody who is marriage material. Also, I feel like some of you might be invited to or going to some sort of wedding. Tell me more about marriage. Could be potentially with another Leo. Oh, some of you are getting out of a marriage. You have a problem with the person. You're both at odds with each other. Okay, somebody could be waiting for the right time, but this could be happening in April. Somebody here may be trying to fix a marriage too. King of Swords reverse, Queen of Wands reverse, Strength card. So I feel like some of you may be trying to keep a relationship together in April, like, you know, because like you've done it for, you know, too strong for too long. And I can't be without you, baby. And I've been waiting up until you get home. It's the coffee. It's kicking in, okay? But I feel like there could be potentially a separation, somebody trying to save a relationship. I got a question for you. So I already know the answer. Oh shit, I'm in it now. Sorry guys. Okay, I'm gonna get my let me get my head together. Hi everybody. Love you guys. Jules, you and I are in the same boat. You and I are in the same boat. Yes. I'm seeing somebody trying to keep it together here. It's all good. I am not judging. No way, Jose. Okay, let's talk about career, money, anything else. Please. Oh, really? We're going to go there? Now I got to ask for 3 cards. Okay. Leo in April, please. Okay. You could be getting a gift from somebody, okay? Somebody giving you a gift. You could also, I know, I feel like you are getting a gift. Somebody's giving you a gift in April. And I feel like this is, I'm getting like, first of all, I'm seeing a ring. Some of you, I'm seeing a necklace. Somebody else, I'm seeing like something that has feathers. That is the weird one, okay? But when it gets weird, I know I'm hitting something, okay? Some of you may be really tapping into what you feel are your gifts and your talents as well, okay? And some of you, you're just sitting on it. Stop it, okay? In April, this is about tapping into your gifts. Some of you have spiritual gifts here, okay? Some of you have spiritual gifts here. Some of you are really gifted at something that's on your job, but I feel like they don't recognize you for whatever that is that you're gifted at on your job. Okay, but you have special talents here that I feel like they're being highlighted in April, like it's something that you need to do, okay? I'm seeing somebody doing money magic, spell magic, something like that. I got the card coming out. Some of you, your gift is being a spiritual healer. It's a fortune teller. It's a tarot reader. It's, you know, things that have to do with the occult, spirituality. That is an actual gift that you have, that you bring to the table. And, you know, I see some of you really contemplating, if you're not going to do it in April, I see you contemplating doing that as maybe your work or your side hustle, okay? And it's saying that somebody likes to do like candles, like money candles and stuff like that, okay? I see you doing that in April. We have charity. I see some of you donating to charity or doing humanitarian work. You could even be like a protesting type of vibration, which I like. You could be an advocate for other people, or this is something that you want to start doing, donating your time to certain charities or your money, okay? We also have that some of you know, or you're finding out here in April that you're kind of on the wrong path. I mean, this is where it gets weird, because I never really feel like we're ever doing anything wrong per se, but I think you're discovering that the direction you've been going isn't feeling right. And I keep feeling that redirection coming up all of this month. You're going to be redirected, because prior to this time, I feel like a lot of you guys were settling. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of, take a pic of my feet. I feel like a lot of you have been settling for whatever choices you made or whatever you fell into, right? So April feels more like, you know what? I don't think I'm going to settle anymore. So I feel like there's subtle redirections coming to help you get on to the right kind of path that's going to bring flow into your life, okay? Some of you may be avoiding things. Now is not the time to avoid. And you avoid it because maybe you think that the thing is hard, okay? And I know, because things feel hard sometimes. We feel like we don't have all the tools, but you know what? When it comes to our path in life, we actually have all the tools. We just tell ourselves that we don't have all of the tools available. You know what I'm saying? You guys are being pushed to really, so I feel like the message is you're being pushed to really trust and surrender. And know that these small redirections that might come in April are to get you to where you really probably want to be deep down, okay? All right. Now, where was I? I don't know what deck I want to use. I think I'm going to use this one. Let's do a little bit more of a dive into love for April. Please tell me what's coming. We already talked about a new person popping up here for many of you in April, okay? I'm gonna need you to trust. We going to church. Doom, 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 doom. Jesus got a plan for you. I don't know. Oh, Lordy. Is the wood redirecting us? Thank you, ever evolving. Thank you. Definitely don't forget to smash the love button, okay, guys? All right, talk to me more about money, love, career, specifically love. I think a lot of people want to know what's going to happen in their love life in April. These cards just be flying. The World, the Strength. We got all these majors out here. Damn. Well, I definitely feel you're ending a chapter and beginning a new one. I think you've just recently mastered something, or you're about to in the month of April here. Could have to do with love. I think some of you have been very closed off at times and not open to love. And that's the thing. So I want to share something deeply personal with you guys. Okay. We don't want Nasty Nancy back. Nah, bitch. We don't want Nasty Nancy. Listen, Ratchet Rick, we're not interested in that one either. Okay. Okay. No, hold on. I can't. My mic's all jacked up. Alrighty, we don't want Raggedy Rick either. No, thank you. All right, so I'm gonna share something personal with you guys. So I have a coach, because coaches have coaches, and I talk to a therapist because mental health is important to everybody. It's good, no matter what you're doing in your life, to be fully supported by people that you can be vulnerable with, right? So I had this conversation with my therapist. And I said, you know, I'm realizing in talking to you that I'm out of integrity. I say one thing, but I, you know, also say another thing. So get really clear about what you want, because the thing is that things aren't going to come your way, and it doesn't matter what it is. Let's talk energy, right? If you say, I don't want a relationship, and deep in your heart, you're saying that because you're scared, or you have fear, and you actually do want that, you can't get that, you know, because it's tough. You're telling the universe one thing and another thing. It responds to one cohesive energy and one cohesive thought and one cohesive speech. Okay, so that's something that I realized that I was doing. I have two energies about how I feel about certain things in my life. So I just thought I would share that with you guys. Okay. Oh, no problem. Talk to me about what's coming for Leo in April. Thank you. Okay, yeah. You know, a lot of you have been really hurt, 3 of Swords, and I feel like some of you still carry that. So that stops you from wanting to be in connection with anybody, okay? And the thing is you're coming out of time. Yes, ask and it is given. I have that book right here somewhere. It's on the shelf somewhere. It's right here. Ask and it is given. It's right there. You know, it's the thing that stops you. Some of you may realize that you still have some hurts or some things, some thoughts that you want to clear up. But for the most part, I feel like a lot of you might be getting clear on what you really want in April when it comes to a relationship, okay? But some of y'all have really been hurt by people. And I see that. I feel it. But you're closing out a chapter of keeping yourself cut off from people or cut off from love because you're having a new awakening here, I think, with Judgment card, okay? Talk to me more about April. What else? There's a lot of anxiety, and I feel like someone's not been honest with themselves here. I don't know whether it's you or a person I'm picking up on, okay? But I feel like there's a lot of anxiety around like carrying Listen, let me say this. If you continue to think and feel that love is hard, that's going to be your experience, okay? That's going to be your experience. That's what I feel like I'm getting here. It's like if you, Queen of Wands or Queen of Swords in reverse, if you keep thinking that things are going to be 9 of Swords, 10 of Wands, it's going to continue to be that way, okay? So this is something you could be really connecting with and realizing. It's different when we know it, we hear it, and then it's different like when it actually lands for you, okay? The moment you actually get it, right? It's like I feel like there's a lot of things that you're noticing in April, okay? But I want to know about what's coming in here, okay? Yeah, letting go of deep wounds, mentally recovering from a relationship that was really damaging for some of you, okay? Very manipulated by some. Oh, no, they didn't. Oh, don't. I need a sip of coffee. Hold on. Silly rabbit, trickster for kids. Okay, we have the trickster here. Somebody who just played around, okay? I feel like that's hard maybe for some of you to let go of, okay? But the only way you're going to be able to move forward and allow anybody into your life is by letting this energy go, and that's a scary process. Okay, show me what else is coming, right? Ending that, okay. You were dealing with somebody, okay, so you had somebody for the streets. You had somebody for the streets. Somebody didn't think they were ever going to do it, and they did it, okay? Your person didn't even think that they were going to do it, but they did it, okay? They never thought that they were going to do this, and they fucking did it. Wow, unbelievable. This person's life is unmanageable. Okie dokie, they are completely mentally not stable. Whoever this is, you see this, look, this is the community ding-a-ling, alrighty? This person ain't right in the head. Okie dokes. I don't think so, okay? So I get it. How do you recover from somebody doing so much damage, right? But I see you here. I see you making progress with the healing in April, okay? Yep, a lot of you choosing to be single, and your money's looking good, okay? Some of you are having success with, I don't know why I got baking. Why does this happen? Why do you guys do that? Anybody see any orbs yet? They keep floating by in some of my videos. It was funny because the video that I just did, I don't remember which video it was, but the one I did before this one, I literally was like, you might see some orbs, and then like an orb flew by at like 41 minutes or something. Anyway, I see you being recognized for something. This could be at work. I'm seeing something about baking. Like maybe some of you are making some money or doing something around baking, blogging or baking. Okay. What else though? I want to know about this new person. Okay, I have a job opportunity that's coming through for many of you. I also have good finances, like some money that's coming through. Somebody that owes you money might pay you back some money. I see if you have any health issue, or like I said before, anybody that you're like in your family or that you know, it's improving, okay? I do see that new person coming through too. What else about the new person in April? Queen of Pentacles, like I said before, this person is going to be stable. Remember when I asked earlier, for those of you that have been here, that person was coming in as a King of Pentacles. They're going to bring stability to your life and make you feel more, you know, more centered. This person is down to earth. I'm getting a person with brown hair that likes to wear boots. Okay. I'm also getting somebody feeling a challenge in April with closing out something with somebody, because even though they did something to you, they were for the streets, okay? They are the streets. They are the literal, hello, somebody, we need a cleanup in aisle 5. We need a street cleaner. Hello, street cleaner. They're for the streets. Let them go, girl. Hey, she's for the streets, boy. Let him go. Let her go. Okay. This person's still going. Why are they so embarrassing with themselves? Why are you so obsessed with me? I really want to know. Why do people wait until they... Why? Okay. I feel like this person is going to try to fight for you. What are you fighting for, though? Really, Frank? What are you fighting for? Power washer. Somebody get the power washer. Tell me more about the new person. Then we're going to get a message or two and wrap it up. Okay, guys? Because I got to work. Two of Cups. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. You know, in my head, I was like, no whammies. No whammies. Two of Cups. This person could definitely be very, very compatible with you. A soulmate. This is going to be an experience you haven't had before, I think, for many of you, okay? There's definitely a new person coming in. This person, you know, they're going to be protective of you and your feelings. They're going to be financially stable. They're going to hold on to you, okay? Yeah, this person is going to... So they have the ability to get you to relax, okay? You're going to feel that you can kind of put the things down. It's like this person's going to be the person who opens the door, carries the groceries, will pick up the kids like in time, right? Because remember I said earlier, it'll take some time, but this person is a stable person. Okay, you can rely on this person, which is going to help you be able to trust them. Although for many of you, it's going to take you time to be able to trust this person. Okay, I feel like because they also showed up with the Queen of Cups, they're going to be a person who understands you. They're going to understand what you've been through. Six of Pentacles, you know, they're going to be able to help you. They're going to have balance. This is... you know, it's reciprocity. Okay, it's balance with this person. I like this. There's the potential for this to be marriage. All right, guys. Meanwhile, some of you have a person that wants to come beggy. You know what? That ship sailed, mama, papa, daddy, whatever, little boy, whatever you want to call yourself. That ship done sailed. Okay, that shit is way out there. Everybody's partying on the boat now. It's done deal. Okay. Push that dirt. You guys are having fun. I love it. All right. Let's get another card here. Okay. Let's see what the animal spirits wants to say to you. The cardinal. Raggedy Ron. All right. The polarities of your spiritual pursuits and physical pleasures are out of balance, so do whatever is necessary to bring them back into equilibrium. Okay? Bringing it into equilibrium. So as I said before, I feel the duality that I talked about, that I shared with you guys, that I talked to my therapist about, the duality within me. And until we settle those dualities and we create some sort of, you know, cohesiveness, it's difficult for the things that we want, you know, to come toward us. Okay. So these are the messages I have for you for April, guys. Okay. And what to expect. There's a lot of energy of shifting, of focus on self-care, focus on your own health. Hello. There's, you know, a good relationship that's coming through here, meeting somebody that's coming through, ending, you know, or getting over energy that you had with another person that wasn't good for you. Okay. This is about tapping into your hidden skills, you know, go see a dentist, knowing that you're protected, right? That every redirection that keeps happening is about you being protected and being led closer and closer toward your path. Okay. Because, you know, for a long time we pray, we want things, and then we keep getting the redirection and we keep going, no, 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 no. Just like I was doing yesterday with my car, right? So when we just ease and we relax and we surrender, right? And we let go of the control, a lot of times we're being guided to where we need to go. Okay. So I just wanted to kind of wrap up what we kind of covered. There's a lot of people that are just coming in now. Okay. So, you know, definitely watch this back on the replay. We had a good time here and I appreciate you guys being here. We have 305 people in the chat. Whoop, whoop. I love it. Thank you for being here with me, guys, on a Sunday night. Just chilling. Now you know what's going to happen. I'm going to have some coffee and talk some shit. So what's up? I'll hang out with you guys for a few minutes. You guys are like hamming it up here. Are we going through all the names? You're welcome, guys. You're welcome. If you're leaving, you're welcome. Thank you so much. It's an energy exchange, guys. I cannot do any of the stuff that I do without you guys. I cannot. There's no reason for me to be doing anything unless you guys show up for me. I thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. And I love you guys so much. Pause up top. I love y'all. I love y'all. Okay. So if y'all wants to commence to the dirt talking. Oh my gosh. You're so welcome. Watching the, hey Randall, how you doing? Jody. I said, look, when I was a kid, they used to have this thing called Romper Room, and they would like do this thing where they'd be like, I see Jimmy and Janet and Bobby. Does anybody remember that? Hello, Louisiana Rafus. How you doing? Eladia. Hi, Eladia. I was trying to say that right. Pam Helen. Okay. Thank you, Ashley. You're welcome, Jules. It's great to see you guys. Y'all have me cracking up. Yeah, I had a day yesterday, Randall. I feel you, buddy. I feel you for sure. You're welcome, guys. I love you too, Savannah. Nasty Nancy been out of the trailer park. Oh shit. What did Nasty Nancy do, Mike? What's up with that? What's up with that? Man, I'll tell you, the thing with my car, what a setback, but you know what? Like I said before, what a protection, because imagine had I gone down the road, guys. You ever get that feeling like just something ain't right in the air? That was the whole day yesterday. I was so like weirded out after that about even walking out, and I was just like, you know what? By the grace, thank you so much. You know what I'm saying? Like, wow, you know? It was truly a synchronization. And then I was worried that I wasn't going to get to this ecstatic dance. Guys, if you've never been to an ecstatic dance, look, a win-win out forecast in the outcome. Okay. If you've never been to an ecstatic dance, I highly recommend it. I danced my ass off last night. That's why I'm not going to stay on here much longer, because I'm actually wiped out still. I feel like I didn't even sleep off all that dance. My legs is hurting. My ass is hurting. My arms hurt from doing all this crazy shit that I was doing. But I had a good time. They're actually really a lot of fun to go to, and they're very like healing experiences, you know, and dancing out, like working through your shit and dancing at the same time. There's just something really special about it. And I saw a lot of friends there that I hadn't seen in a really long time. I connected with a lot of people. Hi, Sach, what you doing? Hey, babe. Hi. She just jumped up here. You know, she's not the type of cat who wants to be pet. I don't know why she's like that. She's just weird, but you guys are so funny. Reason why your spirit feels like it's being attacked is something going on in the atmosphere. It's so overwhelming. Yes. Hey, pause up top, Michigan. Been doing it at dead shows for years. Tree. Tree, I love you. You know, I followed the Grateful Dead when I was young. I didn't do it for long. It was maybe for like 2 years, but I have a great story about that. So 1990, was it 1993? I think it was 1993 or no, it was 1994. I believe it was 1994, Tree. I went to Chinese New Year in San Francisco, the very place that the Dead started. I was probably 19, I think. And there was my first show, and I got miracled into my first show in Frisco on a Chinese New Year. Brother, who's got my miracle? I went into that fucking show high off my tits. I had eaten space cakes. I don't even know what I had. Tree, I was lit like a mofo. Let me tell you something, okay? That was one of the best and I spun my ass off in that hallway for a good hour. And then watched Jerry play his little fingers, his heart, space, all of it. It was one of the best times I ever had in my life. And then I woke up somewhere on a curb. I woke up on a curb. Yes, I think I was in Oakland. I don't know how I got there. And that was the first time that happened at a Dead show. The second time it happened was in LA at whatever the stadium was down in town. I don't remember what they called it back then. I was high all the time. And yeah, I don't remember what happened there. I didn't used to do all balloons and all that crazy shit, but yeah, I ended up waking up piled into a van on top of somebody with not my clothing on in downtown LA. Woo, man, your girl has had some good times. Good times. Those Those were the days, man. Those were the days. Oh Jesus, DC. I went to quite a few shows. I had a good time. And then I ran around with fish for a hot minute because I used to vend food. That's good for you, Tree. Me too. I never had problems with anything, you know. I wasn't like on some weird shit. I was like a space cake type of kid, you know, do a little whoop whoop, you know, that type of stuff. I wasn't like, but I just get meshed up. Yeah, who needs clothes anyway? I was like, what the whose stuff is this? What did I do last night? All I remember, it was daylight, and then the next day happened. That was it. Pause up top, Tree. Love you. Pause up, New York City. What's going on? Africa in the house. Woo! The motherland of all human beings. That's what I'm talking about, Selma. How you guys doing? Cool. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're about to go into retrograde too. It's funny you said that, Transcendence, because we're about to go into retrograde. I think full retrograde starts the 21st, and I'm already feeling that. I mean, it's just the energy is crazy. So it could be. I don't know. You know what's so weird, Jody, that you say that? Shadow starts on the 7th, of Friday. So yesterday I was coming from the pool because when the mechanic was like, hey, you know what? This is the universe telling you, this is God telling you to drink wine and watch Netflix. I was like, you know, I'm just going to go to the pool. Like, I'm going to get some sun energy. I'm a sun being, you know. Oh, I'm so sorry, Jess. Oh, boo, that sucks. Anyway, I was coming up from the pool and I was hearing this really weird sort of deep noise. So I often wonder sometimes when I hear noises if I hear like planet things. Am I weird for saying that? I don't know. It's here. Okay, what did that say? We should arrange a meet and greet. One of the other readers I watch is having one for 3 days. Who is that, Monica? Will you, are you on my Instagram? Yeah, a deep hum. It was like, woo, like I can't explain it. It was like when I was outside and I was like trying to think what, like, is this an outside noise? But I heard it inside too. You know what I'm saying? What you talking about with us? Monica, reach out to me. If it's soon, if I can do it, I'll meet with them and like do a meet and greet. Will you, Monica, will you reach out to me on Instagram or something like that? You don't have Instagram, just Facebook. Ramblin' Mike. Oh yeah, I used to watch him. I know Ramblin' Mike is up north from here. Get naked. Y'all are funny. Get naked and drunk. Yeah, in Daytona. I haven't watched him for a while. I used to watch him like a while ago, like a while ago. He is pretty cool. I like him. So why don't we just turn down the lights, light a candle. Bow, 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 bow. Anything you guys want to talk about while I'm here? I'll hang out for a little bit and then I gotta go night because I have a job. Gotta go feed your cats. Okay, Tree, thank you so much for being by here. I'm really proud of you on your sobriety too. I really am. I love you too. Yo, it's your man, Nate. Hey. What's up, Nate? Good to see you. Nate from upstate. See you soon. My daughter's doing okay. She's feeling a little bit better. She just got on a shot. I'll say that. And you know, just for the sake of her and respecting what she's requested of me, I haven't been going into details about what's going on with her. I know it seems very vague and stuff like that, guys, but you know, I love my kid and I want to respect and honor her wishes, which are not to share the details of what's going on with her publicly, but she's doing good. She's on a medication that's supporting her right now. So, you know, we're okay, doing okay. 17 pounds, that's good. And I really do appreciate you guys, your prayers and your love and stuff. I really do appreciate it. It does mean a lot because it's, you know, anybody who has kids, thank you, Cynthia. Anybody who has kids knows that if something ain't right with your kids, you're not right either. It's been really rough on me, if I'm very honest. It's been exhausting to just have the thoughts and not have answers and not have things move the way you want and need them to move, you know, so that you can all move on, you know what I mean? So that something's happening. It's when nothing's happening, you just want to punch a freaking wall. And that's very frustrating because it's not the first time we've been down this kind of road with her, you know? So somebody said something about ear ringing. I just wanted to say, for me, when I get that, that's kind of a sign to pay attention to my intuition, or that it's confirmation for me a lot of times, especially if I'm reading and I get like a high pitched screeching sound and I'm like in it. That for me is like a way that it's like, yes, you're good. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're good. Are you being watched? I don't know, Jen. Are you being watched? Yeah, transcendence could be that. It's tinnitus. It could be tinnitus too. If it's like a constant high pitch ringing, there could be a problem. But when you get it once in a while, just a beep, you know, I tend to get it a lot when I'm reading. And for me, that's kind of a sign that, like, yes, I'm tapped in there. Okay. But yeah, if you get it a lot all the time, that might be tinnitus and for long periods of time. So you should definitely get that checked out. Okay. Your hearing aids are too loud. Rhonda showed up with her smarty pants today. Rhonda's killing the game. I don't know what it means, Ashley. I don't know anything about ear itching. I mean, it could be kind of the same thing, just a different way. Everybody has ways of, thank you, Randall, thank you. The angels are speaking in tinnitus. Did she just say that? It transcendence. I thought it said the angels are speaking in tinnitus. The angels, they're speaking in tinnitus. That's their language. Everyone's different. You know, some people, their head itches or their eyes itch. I used to get tears in my eyes a lot. Sometimes hair standing up. I get the tearing more if I go into, like, let's say a house, or if something is quote haunted, like other people call it haunted. I don't call it haunted. There's just a lot of people in the place. But sometimes I'll get tears in my eyes, like the energy is overwhelming, and I'm not crying, but there's so much that happens. I won't get ear ringing. I'll just get that. My Instagram name. Yeah, involuntary tears. My Instagram name on my personal page is Isa, ISSA, Fiyah, FIYAH 74. The damn, I gotta look at my phone. Hold on, let me see. I gotta see. Oh, my phone is at 8%, so I'm gonna have to plug my phone in. Hold on a second, guys. It's Isafia 74, and the other one is Phoenix Cloud Tarot. That's my original tarot page. Hold on, I'll be right back. Hey, Sach. You all right, lady? Okay, good. Okay, good. Alrighty. All the kitties is okay. I can't believe my phone lasted this long, y'all. To be honest with you. I was like, shit, my phone's probably gonna die during this whole thing. But I gotta take my my mic off for sure. So I do personal readings. When crazy busy for me, I will do them again, just so you guys know. I keep wanting to do them and then something happens. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just tough for me. He walked up to the air was like lead. Wow. Ooh. Yes, transcendence. When you did a reading for a living, your left armpit would sweat. I feel you, Randall. Sometimes I'm freezing and like my armpits are like soaked. I don't know what that is. It could be like channeling. I get sweaty like everywhere, but I'm freezing at the same time. Do you know what I'm saying? The IG, my personal, hi Leslie Ann. My personal is Isa, ISSA, Fiyah, FIYAH. It's all one word, 74. It should be down below. It should be in the description box. Look in the link tree too. I might not have changed the link tree. And then my tarot one, which I don't use very often, is it's Phoenix Cloud Tarot. Okay, Phoenix Cloud Tarot. Okay. No, Julie, I don't. Swore it? What is that? A scary situation? Have you ever been in a scary situation with Soriat? What is that? I can't know, obviously, because I don't know what the hell that is. Spirit? All right, Jess. Oh, spirit. Okay. Have I ever been in a scary situation with spirit? I've been in a lot of scary situations, but if we're talking about like good spirits, no, I've never been in a scary situation with good spirits. Um, I've been in situations that feel scary, like in places. So there's a lot of like things with me. I've been scary, like I've been scared. I've been in buildings that make me feel scared or things like that. Like there are entities that are not good, and I have experienced like true fear of an entity before. Um but like if we're talking the aspect of like the divine, no, I've never been in a scary experience like that. You're starting a podcast? Awesome. Hit me up, Jess. Cool, because I've been spinning around a podcast in my brain too. I just can't get clear about it, and I am spinning too many plates right now. I can smell bad spirits too, Jess. That's weird that you say that. But you know what you might be actually experiencing? You might be a medical medium. I have a little bit of medical mediumship. I can smell people and things. That's so weird. Let's chat. We got lots to talk about, Jess. Hit me up. Yeah, I say always trust yourself in those instances when you walk into a place and you don't feel comfortable. You think you're a medium, you probably are. I know you're probably scared of it because I spent my whole life being scared of being a medium. Okay, good night, dear. We'll see you. Get some housework done. We love you, Australia. Wow. Yeah, you guys have a lot of interesting experiences. I wish that I could like sit down and talk with all you, like we could all hang out somehow. And, maybe it looks like some sort of Zoom call, but I don't know if we can get like 500 people on a Zoom call. That would be so weird. Uh, Jess, we should talk more. I wonder if you're like me. I wonder if you're like me, if you have like a thing where you like they come see you or you carry them to the other side. That might mean that one of your guides could potentially be like one of my guides as well. Okay. Anubis is one of my guides. Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm never afraid when there's like family members or even people that like come through. I'm not afraid of them unless people, and I think that a lot of people here, we think that they're like us. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm so sorry, Jess. But I think that us being here, we often think that people still are, complete douchebags or whatever. That doesn't happen to everybody. People don't pass over and they remain evil all the time. It doesn't always happen. We don't know how people make peace before they leave this place. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has the opportunity to be, in this perfect state that they came in. You know what I'm saying? So, I've seen a lot of people on the other side, and they're not what we think they are a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? And they are safe and they are surrounded by love and they are okay. Like I said, we tend to think of them as like being the human that they are still. And I like to say that I feel the other side is where we get to pick whatever reality we want to live in for as long as we want to be there. And I feel like, if we want to be that perfect age that we were, if 26 was our mega year, like we get that. If it was 42, we get that. If it was 10, we get that. Like however we want to show up for ourselves on the other side, however we want to be in that space of peace for however long we need to be, we get that. And I've never seen a sick person on the other side. Now I have encountered evil spirits, negative spirits. I don't know how that happens. I don't like to mess with that. I never ask. I don't go like, how did you get so evil? I'm usually like, oh shit, I need help. That's happened a couple of times. But I tend to not connect with those kind of things. You know what I'm saying? So I haven't seen the movie The Shack. Go to the light, Carolyn. Oh, Jess, that's heavy, girl. Damn. I need to speak about spirit and how or why. That's the thing I'm learning about, you know. I'm still always learning about that. Even, you know, for people who have been in touch with certain things or we've been able to hear or see things, I think we're still always learning things, which, you know, I feel like me, I've spent a lifetime accepting that it's like I am this person. You know, a lot of people in the spiritual community that really are have a gift or in touch or whatever are more tapped in. Oh, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. Hold on. Um, we have a harder time accepting that whatever we think or feel about that particular thing is actually real, that it's really happening. It like needs to happen 700,000 times in order for us to sometimes get it. You know what I'm saying? So let me get here because I feel like this funny cartoon videos, this is some spam shit, and I don't know how to remove this person. Um, just don't click on their spam, okay? Thank you, Jules. Yeah, the learning doesn't stop. Yeah, Candace, I've been there. I've been in the in between a couple of times, so you know exactly what I'm talking about. You can, you know, there are times that we can get to that place and we're not allowed to go because it's definitely not our time to. And maybe, you know, we can experience it, right? So that we know it's a real thing, but you know, it's not our time and our place. Thank you. Hi, Irma. You're welcome. And thank you, Mike. It's always a good time with you guys too. We just end up chatting after a while. We need a play date. We do. Yeah, you know what, Jess? I had a similar thing, but it's a light code. So I got a light code from somebody once. And that was very odd. I got taken to like a whole other place, like a different dimension type of thing. And all I can remember is like a light that came at me and it went through me and it went straight down and it was weird. It was like the moment that was standing with somebody, I maybe they were an angel, I don't know. But the minute it came into me, it was like I knew all these things and I shot right down back and I woke up and I was like, what the fuck just happened? It was weird. Trust me when I say it was bizarre. But I remember talking to whoever it was and them saying you're going to receive a light code. And I don't know what to do with that. I don't know. I'm like, wake up. Where'd you go? Wow, that's crazy. Oh, they have video chats in Facebook? Oh, I didn't know that. They have video chats in Facebook so we could all get in there. Is that what you mean? Tanya, what is Tanya saying? Your baby daddy has been putting you through hell for over a year. I don't know what to do. I'm just so mad. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Tanya. That's terrible. Sasquatch encounter? Wow, that's different. Wow. I'll tell you what, plasticated. I've had some weird experiences in the woods. I'm originally from Pennsylvania, and when I tell you the woods are haunted, the woods are haunted. I've had some, ooh, I'm getting goosebumps, dude. Ugh. Remembering remembering how haunted Pennsylvania is creeps me straight out. Like I have never been so terrified at times of like weird animals in the woods. Yeah, it's out there for sure. For sure. You leave in spirit? Bye, boo. Group chats. Okay, 100 people are free for a Zoom call. You can have up to 1,000, but it costs money. So but what is that? I'd have to post a link. 1,000 costs money. Okay. Group video chats in Facebook, and you can just do voice. Okay. So let me figure this out, y'all. If I can figure out either a Zoom or like, yeah, Julie, would you? I'm not real good with the Facebook stuff. I barely even use my Facebook anymore, like the business one. The messaging and stuff is really, really, um, the business thing on there is really not good. Okay, like the messaging and whatnot. So, um, chat me on there or Instagram. Usually Instagram is a little bit better for me. But let me know and we'll figure it out and we'll do like some sort of Zoom or like Facebook call or something with each other that we can like have a dialogue, and hang out because that would be fun. I feel like podcasts are cool and whatnot. Um, but like you guys can't conversate with me like that and it'd be cool to like just talk and chat. You're welcome, Marcella. I'm gonna go soon because I gotta get ready for bed, but like, I like to just hang out and talk to you guys. The woods are haunted bad in Pennsylvania. Let me tell you, man, the woods have sent me running and screaming so many times in PA, it's ridiculous. Have a good night, Jody. Thanks for being here. It's so fun to be with you guys. Oh, Rhonda, I'm sorry you lost your fur baby. Thanks, Tanya. I feel like this. Bye. Bye, Jody. Um, Good night, Candace. Um, I feel like this, now is the time where I think a lot of people and why there's not a lot of relationships. Number one, I really feel like social media did a number on relationships. Did you miss everything? Yeah, you did, Danielle. Good night, night kitties. Night, night kitties. Um, I feel like social media has been absolutely devastating on relationships. Like back in the day, your girl's 48, right? I'm about to be 49. So, I'm old school. And back in the day, it's like we didn't have the opportunity to constantly communicate. So when we did, it was by telephone. You couldn't text people short messages. You had to talk to them or you had to physically meet up with people. That meant you had to be vulnerable. All of your body language, we learned how to read body language, we learned how to talk to each other. Um, it's 10:06 here, Jules. I'm on the East Coast. Um, and we don't do that anymore. So dating has to look different because of the fact that we have social media. And I find the problem with that is it's very much a quote, quote, throwaway society. So unfortunately, we now have to deal with everything differently. And there's a real disconnect with like um, our authenticity with each other and our ability to go deep with each other. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I don't disagree. It is better to be alone than to be with the wrong person. But there's a lot of wrong people out there because people aren't doing the work. You know what I'm saying? People aren't, you know, they're not vulnerable, they're not authentic. You know what I'm saying? You could be anything on social media. So people give you the best version of their self all the time, and that's just not realistic. Whereas the time that I grew up in, you know, the 80s, the 90s, or very early 90s, like, you had to be yourself. You know, you could figure out if somebody was not being themselves by body language. You, like I said, you had to call them, you had to show up to the football games or whatever the fuck that you were meeting somebody at. It wasn't this game that people play, you know. Let's just talk forever and ever and never meet up with each other, you know. And so there's that loss of real connection and real authenticity. And that's why it is so important to actually go out and attempt to meet people. And me personally would like to be in a connection with somebody who has a grasp on like communication, right? We have all this communication, but that doesn't make us good communicators by all means, like by any means. Like, anybody can send a text message, you know what I'm saying? But people hide behind whatever they got going on here, and they make it look good. And so we can't read body language and tone and inflection and stuff and really look at people's eyes and get to know them. It's a good way to hide. It's a very good way to hide. So I don't really care for online dating and stuff like that. And people ask me, oh, you know, why are you single? Or, you know, some people don't know that I'm single. I'm single by my choice. And I'm mainly single, not because I can't find anybody. Honey, I could open the window and catch a penis. You know what I'm saying? However, um, I don't want, especially with what's going on with my daughter, I don't want to bring anybody into my chaos. That's number one, because it's chaotic around this bitch. Number two, I don't, what I would like is, you know, yes, Jess, me too. Um, so like, I also am a very ambitious person. Right now, I'm like, I'm about to complete a course, a 6 month long course that I've been in. Doing this, I'm doing the other channel, I'm working on other projects outside of here. Like, I have a lot going on. So do I really have the room to allow somebody into my life right now? I don't, you know. And anybody that comes into my life as a choice and a partner, um you know, they almost need to be as busy as I am, if that makes sense, until things slow down in my life. So it's like, until I kind of find the sweet spot where everything's kind of moving, maybe it's when I finally leave my job. I can't commit that kind of time to somebody, and I'm honest about that. Like, I don't know that I can commit that amount of time and energy it takes to get to know somebody and be in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? And it's not from the space of, I don't even have any, you know, I don't have any room. It's not that. Like, I'm clear that somebody deserves the very best of me, and somebody can't get the very best of me because the very best of me is sitting on here right now. And I'm not mad at that. You know what I'm saying? I would love to have a relationship. I would love that. I would love that. But I have a great relationship with myself. Um, and the time will come. You know what I'm saying? Until then, I'm all right being single. You want to know my birth chart, Jess? We'll talk. We'll talk. Who else? I think Randall said he was taken off. Bye, Randy. We'll see you in a little bit. Mm-hmm. He looks nice. Meets up with Ted Bundy. I love that for sure. I totally get it. Team Snickers. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, Monica, the people that love bomb, because you know what? Honestly, some people, they, like I said, they don't, you know, it's not the old days. Okay. I feel like a damn dinosaur, but like, honestly, And I'm not saying that all the men here are like this, or even that any of the men that show up to this channel are like this. I'm a Leo sun, a Taurus moon, and a Scorpio rising, Jess. Okay. So back in the day, if a boy showed up to my house, a boy came with flowers. He came with candy. This guy was winning my heart. Do you know what I'm saying? He was working towards something. He knew. I like we don't have that anymore, okay? A woman's purpose is to take what is given to her, multiply it, and bring birth something. All right. A man's job is to go get the things and bring it to the woman, right? A man, even the Bible says this, and I'm not trying to Bible thump, but I just think it's a true statement. Thus shall a man leave his mother and father and cleave to a woman. It doesn't say that a woman leaves her family to go cleave to a man. A man naturally needs that state of feminine energy and balance, the cooking, the loving, the cleaning, because they love and value their moms or whatever. They're used to being taken care of. It's kind of like a natural thing, right? And people don't want to, you just said it, they don't want to earn that. They think they deserve it just for showing the fuck up and breathing the air. Well, guess what? You used to have to really earn the trust of a woman. And for centuries, you went to a woman's family and said, hey, here's all I got. Here's my shillings. Here's my 50 cows. This is what I can do for this woman because I believe she's going to give me these amazing children and grow this incredible family. And she's going to be the thing that I'm leaning on for absolute support. And that's going to make me an even greater man. And we don't have that today. We don't have a lot of that today. It's kind of rare to find. Boys would show up and have to meet my father from jump. They would have to meet my dad would open the door. My dad. Okay. Talk about pressure. You know what I'm saying? You met my dad up front. My dad was 6'2", 6'3", maybe. I think it was 6'3". And you had to give him a good ass reason why you were taking me out. And you had to bring me back. I swear to God, back then, parents knew each other. Everybody knew each other. They would call your mom and be like, your son brought my daughter home 30 minutes late. Or they would say it directly to their face, So in one hand, we've been forced to lower the bar, and on another hand, we've conceded to lowering the bar. So it's both men and it's both women. We just have to do better. You know what I'm saying? We have to do better. We need to get to that place where we start, bringing back the respect for one another. I think we've lost a lot of that, like I would love for a dude to fucking show up at my front door with flowers again or candy and be like, hey, I'm doing this. I'm winning you. I think you're a prize. I haven't dug that far, but I'm ready to take the time. I'm ready to show up. I'm ready to be authentic. I'm not scared. Like everybody's scared. We live in this culture. You could just keep swiping left. You could swipe right, swipe left, swipe right, swipe left. This is toxic. You know what I'm saying? It's toxic. So I just went on a mini tangent. Sorry. You're right, plasticated. I do not disagree with you, dude. I don't disagree with you. That's right, Nancy. They had to come up to the door. Oh, that's a shame. Gay men treat each other like they're ordering pizza. No, I remember Romper Room, please. Yes, I had a guy sing to me outside of my window. Listen, there was a boy that I liked. And this boy used to climb up the side of my house, y'all. He would climb up the side of my house to sit on the ledge because I wouldn't let him inside. Okay, he would sit on the ledge of the house and talk to me all night. He would talk to me all night long. I was so into that guy. He was this cute Indian boy. And I really, really liked him. And I wish I knew what happened to him later in life. He's such a sweet, sweet guy. But that's what guys did back then. You know what I'm saying? That's what guys did back then. So there's a lot of us with Scorpio rising. That's me. I'm a Taurus moon, Scorpio rising. I used to, my very first love, God rest his soul, he died. My very first love used to come and play guitar for me on my front steps and sing songs. I mean, men were vulnerable. Boys, they were boys. You know, he was a boy. He was 17, 18 years old. He would sing on my steps. That's what I'm used to. That's what I'm used to. So, you know, any guy who wants to meet me there, I'm wide open space. But, you know, it's tough. There's not a lot of guys like that anymore. And I don't know. Maybe I'm just, you know, missing it. But yeah, you were scared to come out. You know, if you're even near my age, I know you were, because it was different back then. And we didn't have hate. It was just a scary thing, I think, for a person to go through. Hi, Darshan. You know, I think back then, Randall, if that was your situation back then, I think it was scarier to the parents, you know. I think by the time we hit the early 90s, people were less, yeah, so you're around my age. We were a little less judgmental, although I get you being afraid. I was never judgmental. My uncle was gay. I grew up around people who were trans, twisty, front ways, back ways, I don't care the ways, switching, batting for teams, whatever they were doing. I grew up around that. So I was one of the lucky people who didn't have a filter that was like, I don't like these people. They're stupid. They're wrong. They're bad. There's nothing wrong or bad with anybody. There's something wrong with forcing people to think certain ways and or be racist or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, hi, Monica. So yeah, I can imagine it was scary for you because you know, it still was weird then, Randall. It still was weird at 47. You're only a year younger than me. So I get it. And I don't know how different it is in your community, but you know, it's these days dating is a thing. You know what I'm saying? It really, really is. I wish it was different. I wish we were different as a as a humanity. I don't know what the hell is happening in the world. Every time I turn on the news, I'm just like, oh my God, what now? And you notice there's no good stories. Like I was literally looking for, we do need love. Thank you, Darshan, for saying that, because that's what we need. We need love. We need to remember that we are the source, the ultimate source of love, and just be that. It's not hard, you know. It is a cesspool. It's terrible. I'll tell you something. I'll be vulnerable with you guys. I had an argument with one of my friends a couple weeks ago. We've been friends for more than 20 years. We've been friends for more than 20 years. And I don't know who is right. I don't know who is wrong. It doesn't really matter at the end of the day, okay? What matters is that we swallow our pride, and the people that mean something to us and the people that matter to us, that we fix that, you know, that we hold ourselves accountable and we take responsibility, because friends are challenging to come by. You know what I'm saying? When you have stuff pop off with a friend and that person, you've really put years into it, and there's really nothing wrong with that, you know, have conversations. That's the issue. We don't have conversations with each other. And today we finally talked about what happened. I mean, we at some point we're both yelling at each other. We're trying to be right. We're trying to make our points, you know, like, but we love each other. Our friendship means more than pettiness, right? And we don't do that with enough people in our lives. We don't do it in relationships a lot of times. A lot of people are toxic and don't realize they're toxic because they haven't done the work. And it's not necessarily some of those people's faults. A lot of people were raised by fucked up people. You know, those of us that are about 50 and just below 50, we got the parents who were fucking partying in the 70s, right? We got some crazy ass parents. We had parents that were coming through that hippie generation when shit just exploded and it changed overnight. And then we had war, we had Vietnam, men were being sent off to war again. So what happens? Now you've got these women raising kids without fathers. Lives were lost. There are parents that never, dads who never came back, and you have all this pressure on women. We shift the nature, the temperature on the planet. You know, guys start losing their shit. Women start losing their shit. People don't want to be married anymore because now they're in this explorative state of doing drugs and sleeping around or whatever the fucking disco era brought, right? And so systematically, government and war, okay, the very opposite of love, it destroyed families, destroyed American families. And instead of us doing something about it for ourselves and holding it together, we've kind of created the separation, right? We've created the divide, and now things are the way they are. We have now, as the system is so fucked up that it's not even a two-person household anymore. You got to have roommates. You got to be renting out a room in your house to be able to, you know, pay for shit. It's crazy. People in this country are working so much that they don't have time to love. They don't have time to talk. They don't have time to forgive. They don't have time to be vulnerable. It's a shame. It's a shame, you know? It really, really is. Dirt digglers everywhere back in the day, that's for sure. Uh, yeah, Monica, because you know what? It's not worth it. It's not worth it to lose the good people over little shit, over my ego, over the pain that I'm experiencing. And I'm experiencing pain. Yeah, there's a lot of family trauma. And you know what happens? It trickles down. It trickles down into the next child. And if it's not healed there, it's called generational trauma. If it's not healed there, then it goes to the next one. And if it's not healed there, it goes to the next one. And it's a pattern that just continues. And until we wake up, it's our responsibility. You know, the abuser won't apologize, but the abused are the ones who have to make those amends for themselves. And then we have to do the work. You know, that's the important thing, is waking up and doing the work. It's unfortunate because most of us are like, fuck, I just want the apology and everything will be cool. But sometimes life isn't set up that way. You know what I'm saying? Amen, Darshan. Me too. It stops with you if you want that to. Yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? It's our responsibility, you know? And I don't know what anybody's relationship with God, the Most High, Jah, whatever it is for you, you know, we've got to have that relationship. You have to have that for yourself too. Otherwise, you're just gonna become a part of this fucked up system, and then you're stuck in it. You know what I'm saying? You give up, you give up hope, and you never want to give up hope, you know. And some people, they're never going to change, and we need to let go of the idea that, you know, every single person can change. That was a huge breakthrough for me because I'm an optimistic person. I think everybody can change. If I can change, if I can change, then everybody else can change. And that's not necessarily true, you know? Oh, good for you, plasticated. Constant process can change your core. Uh-huh. Trans lesbian. Okay. That's good. You know, the thing is that people hate what they don't understand. You know, they don't hate they hate what they cannot understand and what they cannot comprehend. And my whole feeling is this. That is complicated. Nobody knows who you are ever, really. Only you are going to know who you are. And half the time, we don't even know who we are. And it's already confusing. You know what I'm saying? So, if we just lived in a space of being able to understand that if we feel this confused about us, a million, 7.8 million billion people are also walking around the planet probably feeling just as confused as we are. And we could save a lot of people and pain and anguish and hatred. We could do without all of this stuff if we truly just really tried to understand that. It doesn't mean we have to accept everything. I don't have to accept, you know, certain things, but I do get to do my best to understand and be okay with whatever people want to do with themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I don't know. I hate that the world is so hateful to certain groups of people or certain types of people. Everybody's just trying to fucking figure it the fuck out, and we're all just walking each other home. And the more we see it that way, I think the more of a better, more peaceful, beautiful world we create. If that makes sense. Yeah, people do get stuck on words. You know, words are powerful, and we forget that. You know, we forget how powerful it is to speak. If you say something, you can ruin somebody's life. You may think you've done nothing, but if you know, imagine back then, Plasticade, imagine when we were growing up, Randall, when they called you the names, right? When they called you the names and they said those things last forever. People don't forget that. There are people that have, you know, unalived themselves, done all kinds of stuff. That's what you're absolutely right, Monica. That's why it says life and death are in the power of the tongue. This is magic, and it's very, very important to use it carefully. You know, even in the argument with my friend today, I said, you know, man, I could say some really fucked up stuff because I want to hurt you, because you're making me mad, because I'm feeling all these things and I don't want to, because I know how powerful it is to speak. And when you speak, you don't know that somebody's going through something, and you could say something that potentially this person will hold on to forever and ever and make a million of the worst life decisions on. And I've seen it happen. I've seen it. You know what I'm saying? Pause up top, Tanya. So you're welcome. Hi. And you know who's never responsible for healing that is the people who said the fucked up words. They're not responsible for it. We are. Amen. Pause up top. Pause up top. So, hi, Valerie. You know, we have to be careful about what we say. It's hard. I don't say all the perfect things. I don't say everything right every single time. I don't. I'm a work in progress, just like everybody else, you know? Hey, boo. So just do your best. That's all I can say. That's just do your best. Do your best. But when you do your work, you wake up a certain awareness to the magic and the power of your words. It's called spelling for a reason, you know? Yup. Thank you. This is my new cup. I found it at Walgreens. They probably still have some. I wanted a different color, but I got this one and it's okay. Throat chakra color. I'm with that. Yeah, don't let anybody stop you. You know, guys, I really want to encourage you. That's a $20 peacock from Walmart that I bought like a million years ago. Anyway, I just want to encourage you guys, you know, while I have an open platform, because I'm going to be jumping off in a minute. I got to go to bed. Um, I want to encourage you, you know, if you can do anything, you know, to impact, to help change, awaken, whatever, support other people, be authentic, you know, be loving, be authentic. Don't be afraid to tell people the truth. Speak the truth. You know, my friend and I talked about that. I said, just be, you know, I want my friends to be honest. My friend was brutally honest with me to a point where I had to say, hey, listen, you know, not, you can't, you got to butter my bread a little bit lighter there. Okay. I get it. You're being my friend. And also, I get to receive it in a way that is sensitive and receptive, you know, that I can be openly receptive. Okay. But we get to be honest with each other. That's the only way that we're going to be able to begin to heal any of our shit. You know what I'm saying? And bye, Darshan. Are you leaving? But you know, I just want to say, use your voice for good things. You know, share love with people, you know, and if you have trouble understanding people, talk to them. You know what I'm saying? Just talk to each other. Like really talk to each other. If you think something's weird, ask a person what that's about. You know what I'm saying? Ask them what it's about. And honestly, if you have a message, go out and say it, because you're a medicine, like you're a walking medicine. Each one of us has an important medicine for some soul on this planet. If it's not your own, if you feel like it's not your own, then there's somebody else who can receive this medicine. You know what I'm saying? Go out there and be medicine for yourselves and for other people. It's the only way that we can really connect, that we can really heal ourselves and the planet, you know, is by loving each other. You know, we have every kind of person here. We got black, we got white, we got every Asians, we got people that ain't talking. There's 215 people here. There are straight, lesbian, bi, trans, every kind of person is here. And if you don't understand those things, have a conversation. That's it. I invite you to have a conversation, a vulnerable conversation. You know, listen to each other. I listen to somebody who's got hatred as much as I listen to somebody who's got love, because the person who has hatred is telling me that there's something they're missing. You know what I'm saying? They're telling me that something is not right with them. I want to understand what it is, because I want to know why you're like that. I want to know why you're like that, so I can understand. And I can understand how to be around you, right? Because shit, I might need to run. Oh, I'm so glad you guys hung out with me for a while. We're just having the talks, and I enjoy doing that. It's good fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. I hope you all watched it, and you got something good from it. And that's all I hope. You know what I'm saying? I just want to be a space for people to know themselves better. You know what I'm saying? I just want you to know yourselves better. That's why I'm a life coach. You know, I want to see people succeed. I want to see people, you know, grow. I want to see them love more and receive more love, and see what, you know, see what's possible for them in life. Okay. And we can't do that when our minds are closed and we're negative and we're like, you know, just in this space of writing everybody and everything off because of our hurts and stuff like that. You know, it is what it is. We got to do better in the world. You know what I'm saying? And if I can plant a seed one person at a time, then that's what I'm up to. You didn't miss it, Dana. We did the reading a long ass time ago. What you missed is the chitty chat we've been having. Oh, I'm glad, Christina. I'm doing okay. Thank you. I'm glad I can inspire you, Lena. My next Leo reading, well, I get to do the energy check-in, so I'll do that tomorrow. Um, so maybe I'll do it live too, but I'll probably just do a regular read. I get busy and then I end up doing a regular read when I want to do a live because like something comes up and I gotta run out. So yeah, give people the grace to catch up. Yes. Yes, Miss Baby. I have an issue with the they them thing. I'm not used to it. I didn't grow up in that time. It's hard when you're older to not, to like change your whole thing. It's tough. It's tough. It's a process. So those people get to understand too. They're living in a world of people who are not used to their things as well. It's all about communicating and understanding and giving each other chances. Like, I accidentally called a trans friend him one time. It was totally by accident, but I was like, okay, so my friend just transitioned. She's wonderful. And she just literally did that like 2 weeks ago, and I've known this person for 8 years as a man. You know what I'm saying? So we had a conversation. I was like, "Fuck, I'm so sorry," and it didn't happen again. It takes time. You know what I'm saying? It takes time. All right, Lulu. Cheers to change. What question did you ask me, Doja? When is my next Leo reading? Okay, yeah, tomorrow. Hey, Dolores. Oh, thank you so much. You're welcome, Plasticated. Oh, good, good. I'm glad I could support you guys. Yeah, it's okay to make mistakes. It's not okay to let everything in your life fall apart because you made a mistake. You're gonna fuck up. You know how we learn things? It's not by doing it the right way. It's by banging your hello. It's by running into the wall over and over again. Hello, Ontario, Canada. Thank you, Darshan. Amen, Jess. I hear ya. All right, sweet dreams, Jules. Love you, girl. We'll see you later. It's okay if this is your social life. It's okay because we're all just hanging out, getting to know each other. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. It's okay if this is your social life. This is my social life some days too, but at least we're all on the same page, right? We're all on the same page. I love you too, Leela. Hi, Leela. Paws up top, girl. Good to see you. All right. I think I'm going to call it a night, guys. I stayed up way past my bedtime on a school night. I always am doing that. I do that all day at work. I'm always like, Jess, you're addicted to pills and you want to quit. Good night, Darshan. So I want to say this just before I go, okay? Um, I haven't had addiction issues when it comes to something like that. However, I have, you're welcome, Randall. I have had the experience of being a smoker, okay? I've been a smoker, and at one point in my life, I was a very heavy drinker. And I went back and forth with an ex boyfriend about whether or not I was actually an alcoholic at one point or, what my deal was. And until I was ready and willing to say, I can't do this anymore. This is actually, I'm seeing what this is doing to my life. I see what this does to my body as a smoker, as a drinker. I'm destroying my liver. I'm spending all my money. Until I was ready, it really is true about hitting a bottom. You got to hit a bottom. You got to bottom out. That's my experience. I'm not a true addict that, like my ex was or anything like that, or other people I know. One of my very best friends works in recovery, and she's just the most incredible person. And I think she just celebrated 16 years sober, if I'm right. It's not easy. Yeah, I can never tell you that it's easy. What I can tell you is until you get to that place where you hit the bottom and you learn that that's not serving you, it's not getting you closer to the things you actually want in your life, loving yourself, all of that, then you won't stop doing whatever that thing is. You won't stop it because it's supporting something that you need. Even cigarettes were filling a void for me. When I tell you there's nothing wrong with you, there's nothing wrong with you. And if there was something wrong with you, the thing that's wrong with you, good night, Marcella, is that you're not choosing your self love over the need to have something, maybe suppress something. I don't know what that is for you. I don't know you personally. You know what I'm saying? For me, smoking was filling a void. It was also something that I was doing that was helping me to process a lot of my trauma and my PTSD. I used it as, stress, things like that. I used it as a means to cope. It was a coping mechanism. And until I hit the switch and I started reprogramming that part that was using those things as a coping mechanism that were actually destroying me, my skin was terrible. Like, my lungs, I couldn't breathe, I couldn't run anymore. The drinking, losing money, all of that stuff, until I hit that place where I was like, okay, I need to change this and choose a better coping mechanism and do the work. I couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you're capable of doing this, Jess, even if addictions run in your family. They run in my family too. My grandmother was an alcoholic. I mean, it's there. You know what I'm saying? All the makings of me completely destroying my life are there. And I chose to not do that. Hi, Hunter. So, you take that's why they say one day at a time. Go get support. Start talking to people. The fact that you even said this out loud is very important. And thank you for this is my vision in the world. I'm creating a safe space where people can share. And I have no judgment on you. I've been down some fucking crazy roads, some fucked up roads too. You know what I'm saying? You can do this. You can do it. You can do it. Don't give up on yourself, okay? I'm proud of you for even saying something. Jess, if you want to reach out to me and I'll put you in touch with my friend. She is one of the most incredible, amazing people that I know, and she's a recovery specialist. She's also an ex-addict. She'll tell you her story, which is incredibly powerful, and we'll get you some help. Okay? We'll get you some help. We'll get you some support. You got a lot of people here that care about you right now, and we're talking to you. We're here chatting with you, okay? I can't get off now. I was about to leave, and then you hit me with it. I was like, oh shit, can't go anywhere. I'm not going anywhere because we're going to talk it out. Good night, Rhonda. Okay. We're going to talk it out. Reach out to me again. I mean, I wanted to talk to you anyway, so we'll just have a conversation. This is what we're here to do for each other. You know what I'm saying? Good night, Christina. Hello, Norway. Hey, Vivek, Vivek, I hope I said that right, Vivek. Hey, I'm trying to get to Norway, Vivek. It's on my list. I was thinking about going to Amsterdam and then jumping over to Norway because last time I was over in the Netherlands, I don't know why I didn't just head on over to Norway and have a couple of beers and then jump on back to Amsterdam. I'm glad you're here. It's so wonderful to see you. So, yeah. So, we're here for you, Jess. Make sure you reach out to me, okay? And Darshan, I really appreciate your support and your love, brother. It's been really nice to have you in the room tonight. Hey, Smokey. I am international. Go figure. All right. All right, guys. Hopefully y'all caught it on the oh, you're in Amsterdam? Nice. Hopefully you guys caught it on the replay. If you didn't and you're jumping on just now, you can catch the reading on the replay. We just been chatting and freestyling and going off and cracking jokes and getting serious and chatting all the things for quite a while now, okay? So you guys can go back and check out the readings. All right, guys? Don't forget to give it the like. Yes, that's true, Jess. Sometimes you have to forgive people without the apology. Yep. Hi, Carla. Aw, you're welcome. Thanks for being here, Carla, from the Philippines. That's the second person we had from the Philippines. Okay. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm about to wrap it up. Once I wrap it up and I shut this down, guys, then you won't be able to chat anymore, I don't think, unless you go into the comments. So I want to just, purple's my favorite color, Jess. So I just want to, if you guys want to exchange information or whatever you want to do here, I'm going to give you like another minute before I wrap up, okay? Because like we're in an important space and I don't want to just, okay, gotta go, bye. You know what I'm saying? I am peaceful today. And I'm glad for everybody that showed up today. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you, Smokey. You too. See you later. Good night. You're welcome. I'm glad everybody was here. Peace, two fingers, Smokey. I love Amsterdam. It's one of my favorite cities besides Rome. I love Rome. All right. Ashe, 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 ashe. May the ancestors be with you, Jess. Okay. Everybody ready for night-night? We had a deep one tonight. We should do these talks more often. I got to figure out the Facebook thing. I'm going to get with my girl Jules and see, like, figure it all out. All right. Good night, Perth, Australia. All right, Randall. Love you. Smokey's drunk. All right, Smokey. Be safe out there. Okay, bud? You have a good time. Be safe. Okay, good, good. I'll check the message, okay? Ashe, ashe. All right, everybody. I love you. Be safe wherever you're going, whatever you're doing. Have a beautiful night. I wish all the best for you guys in April. Thank you so much for being here and supporting me time after time again. All right, guys. I love you. I love you. Pause up top. Pause up top. Later. Later, alligator. Bye.